What's up guys, Qehzy here, bringing you guys another tutorial. This time I'm going to be showing you guys how to model animals and things like that in Cinema 4D. And I've been doing a lot of modeling recently in Cinema 4D again. You guys might remember when I did a lot of modeling before with various banners. As you can see, I'm kind of going back to that with stuff like this. But yeah, I've been trying to do more creative things and doing animals, like full scenes, a lot of low poly and stuff. I haven't really been posting on Twitter or anything, or YouTube in like a month, but yeah, I'm hoping to get back into it. I've been waiting on my new computer, which I stated in previous videos, which will be here the 11th, but I go off to college the 15th, so I don't know how that's gonna work, but I'm gonna try my best to post as much as I can, and probably try to post some of my Twitter, or some of my recent stuff on Twitter and things like that. But yeah, so as you can see here, I modeled the little kitty cat, I guess, and this wasn't too detailed. What I'm saying is I didn't really spend a lot of time on the legs or feet. I kept them in like straight position, like I could have put them up, and I didn't add like paws. I kind of just added standard feet or whatever. I could have done a lot more. And the hair at the top was kind of just a quick thing that I forgot, and just kind of did that real quick. But I think I know a good way to do that. But I was figuring most of you guys would probably be modeling other things, not a cat, and you guys would just want to get the technique down, so I'm going to show you the technique now. So I'm going to hide this, and I'm just going to get centered a little bit. Alright, so first off, what we're going to do is go ahead and get a sphere, and we're going to start off by making a head. And I guess I'm just going to go ahead and make another little kitty. I'm not sure exactly what this is called, but I was playing around with stuff, and one of my friends that I was talking to, who doesn't have a design name, he's not in the community, kind of showed me this style in Cinema 4D, or not style, but this technique. So we got two spheres here right now, kind of look like they're two balls just next to each other, like together, I guess. And like this doesn't look like much, but if you go ahead and hit up meta ball, put these two spheres in there, look conjoined, and kind of make an egg shaped, I guess. And you can see it's kind of like sharp and edgy, and you just want to click on the meta ball, go to editor subdivision, and take that down, and now you got like a capsule almost. And if we move one of these closer, we get more of like an a little more spherical, but closer together. So that's kind of like the head shape right there. And the goal is to try to make animals look cute and attractive, I guess, not like in a creepy way. But so like big heads tend to do that. Big heads, and you want to make them look small, like they're like kittens or puppies or whatever, like they're not full grown, I guess, if you know what I mean. So I'm gonna go ahead and try for a kitty. This is kind of the head shape I use, but if you just go ahead and like Google, like I just did clip art cat to see like cute kitties. These aren't very cute, but I thought this one was pretty cute, and it has an ovular head, so I went with that. I saw a lot of various head shapes though that you could use. Like you may, like if I duplicated a sphere, maybe went like 50, center it a little bit, and like put it at the top, kind of like a head shape like that, or maybe the bottom even, sort of like a triangular, like triangle, boom shape. But I prefer the ovular one. I don't know, just personal preference. You can do whatever. And another thing is, let me bring that ball back. If you're making something with like a bit of a snout or something, like, or like a nose, or like its head just comes out. Like I always think penguin, like they have like like the spherical part of their head, and then they have a little part coming out, and then it's the beak. So like this would be the little part coming out, you know, and then it go into the beak. You can do that with this, and it just merges it together and looks a lot better. Like if I take that out and try to do it with just spheres, like that doesn't look as good as it would with this meta ball technique. So yeah, so there's the little head shape. I'm gonna go ahead and duplicate this now, this whole thing, and drag it out a bit, and then click on both my spheres and go down to like 25. And I'm going to bring them out a little bit. And I'm going to move one closer to the other, like so. Click on the middle ball thing, go to editor, subdivision, take it down. And this is going to be the like the mouth, the upper lip-ish. I don't even know what that's called on a cat or whatever. But you guys know what I mean. You'll understand a little bit. I'm going to move it back, and then I'm going to try and center this best I can. Which view is it going to be in? I don't remember. I think it's front. I'm not sure which way this Lightroom's angled. Yeah, okay, it's front. And this is not gonna... This is why I need a new computer. It's slow as heck. Alright. Actually... center that bad boy. And technically, not everything has to be perfectly symmetrical, because, like, animals are like humans. They're not always built perfectly, but you want to try your best to make it as nice looking as you can, because symmetrical things just look better to the eye subconsciously, in case you didn't know that. So yeah, okay, that's the little snout part, and I'm thinking this head might be slightly too big, so maybe if I just decrease the size of my balls here, that'll work. And I think that's centered, all centered. I think the light's just throwing me off. It's making it look like it's more favoring this side, but I think we're alright. And now we're going to go ahead and do the mouth. And I'm going to go ahead and start texturing these a while. I don't really use wicked textures or anything. Basically, the craziest texture I have is probably the eyeball, which is you just search eye texture. I think I actually have it up. Yeah, so I did brown eye, I believe. Yeah, brown eye texture. And which one? I think the first one. I think that one's the one I clicked. Oh no, this one. Yeah, the one below it. Alright, so I just picked the one with the most white, so like there want to be two eyeballs on the same sphere, if you know what I mean. And then you just put that in the material. Boom. And then we're just gonna... Actually, no. I mean, I got talking about the eye, I thought it had eyes. No. This is the fur texture, and basically I took a leopard texture and put it on there, and then decrease the mix strength so it's barely faded in. It kind of looks like calf fur pattern, I don't know. And I'm gonna put that right on there, and I guess we can rock spherical. I'm gonna click seamless just to be safe. And then the secondary color I made was, so I picked like a standard brown, so like a little bit of blue, a little more green, a little more red. And then for this I did the same thing, but just a little more green, so it's duller, if you know what I mean. And that is what I used as the nose-ish. It's not the nose is different, but like the mouth part, I guess. I guess it is technically the mouth. I don't know what the thing like above it, like it looks like lips, but I don't know. Cats are weird. It's what their whiskers come out of. Okay, but we're gonna go ahead and create a new sphere then. Drag this puppy out. Decrease its size to about there. Let's stick it in there. And we're gonna hit C on the keyboard, make that editable. Editable. Not like you can eat it. Yeah. And I'm gonna oval this out. So it's boom, oval. I'm gonna add that brown texture there. Again, you can be using any textures you want. Now I'm gonna go ahead and go to where it says array and get the bool tool, or bool effect, I don't really know what you call it. And then we're gonna duplicate that sphere. This time we're gonna add a dark gray or black. So you can see, oh, by the way, I have specular turned off on all these but the pink. Just because I forgot about the pink, I'll turn that off now. But like, I'm just using very simple colors here if you didn't notice. I'm not gonna bother making them because it's no difficulty at all. We're gonna add these to the bool. And I put this in the wrong one. Alright, and then I'm gonna make this stick out a bit. Like so. And I'm gonna decrease this. Bring it out. And voila. See, I guess I should explain this a little bit. The bool tool, if you have two objects in there, the top one will subtract itself from the bottom one. No, the bottom one will subtract itself from the top one, if you know what I mean. So this one is not there, and it's subtracting what is there of the other object, if you know what I mean. It doesn't, I can't really explain it, but you can see right here where the bottom one is, it's not there, it's gone, but you can still add color. I don't know how to explain it, just use it, do it like that. This is how it works, all right? I don't know, I've used the bool tool before in tutorials. I never really explained it though, and as you can see, it just creates like a bottom lip type deal, so its mouth is kind of like, if you know what I mean. It's a little cute face. All right, now what we're gonna do is duplicate one of those spheres, doesn't really matter. Bring it up and just poke it out a little bit, and we're gonna make it smaller, and we're gonna add this pink to it. Bring it up. It's a little too big of a nose. And we just have to poke it out a little bit there. There we go. So that's like a mouth slash nose. And I'm just realizing this head shape is very watermelon-y. I don't know if I like that. I'm gonna mix around this head, see if I can do something a little bit better. So I'm gonna decrease the size of these. Bring one in. That's a little bit better. I'm gonna try to center these again. Any day now. We're not even gonna bother going into the full front view because it's probably gonna take even longer. Why don't I have guide? Okay, there they are. Boom. Okay, centered. And I'm gonna see if I can add a little, you know what, I actually like that shape. It's pretty adorable. It's less watermelon-y, slightly. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna move on. Move this back now since we made the head a little smaller. Boom. And now let's just go ahead and make the eyes. So eyes aren't very difficult. Just get a sphere and bring them out. Decrease the size. There's actually multiple ways you could go about doing this. That eye is pretty big. So it really depends on the head shape. So actually I'm not going to duplicate that. I'll use a symmetry tool then. But I'm going to go ahead, add the eyeball. And this is how you work the eyeball. This is what I was going to explain earlier when I thought it was on the eyes, but it wasn't. So you want to click on the material, and then you want to go to offset U, increase it to like straighten it out. I'm going to have him like looking to the side a little bit. And then offset V, you want to go negative to go up. So he's kind of like looking up, you know, like hey. Boom. And then I'm going to go here to array again and go to symmetry and then pop that sphere in symmetry. And oh shoot, he's gonna he looks so derpy. I don't think that's what I did last time. Let me just duplicate it, bring it over. I'm not even gonna bother straightening it right now just for time's sake. Let me just do that. Let me get them both. Actually, both the textures. Maybe bring this little far forward so the eyeball is not getting cut off completely. Maybe make them stick out a little bit more. Actually, no, that should be fine. Alright, but you can see this might work without any eyelids, but if you were to want eyelids, which I did on the other one, you just duplicate that, add the normal texture, increase the size by 2, go to hemisphere, go to rotate, and just rotate it up. Something like that. Boom. And then if you wanted to make it female, then all you would need to do is add little cylinders, like tiny cylinders as like eyelashes, and like the eyelashes kind of signal like a feminine type thing. Like you can't really define a feminine animal very easily, but if you do eyelashes, it really distinguishes it in most cases. So yeah. So I guess I'll keep those eyelids there for now. I can delete them later on if I don't like them. But now I'm going to go ahead and do the hair, which was kind of like a last minute add last time I did this. Or for like the model, like the demonstration part, I guess. So all I did was go get a landscape and move it to the top, and then lean it forward. And this actually looks way better than, oh, actually like that. That looks so adorable. And then I just got a brighter color than the skin color. That's actually works way better. Except that's sticking out the back, of course. And I'm just gonna shoot. Okay. Boom, little hair. And then you can adjust the settings if you want like different looks. So I'm gonna go deep furrows, fine furrows. Okay. Yeah. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna, that's whatever. I haven't really found a better way to do that kind of hair, but like, you don't really need it on all animals, and you could probably just do like little, like cylinders bent over, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of ways you could do this. This is just how I did it real quick, and thought it was gonna be creative, but I didn't really nail it all that well. It doesn't look awful, but it doesn't look the best it could be. So that's something I'm gonna attempt to work on. I'll probably have a follow-up tutorial to this eventually, some point when I get a lot better. Because I mean, heads are fairly easy. Because I mean, you can do it like a lot of ways. Bodies are way different though, if you want like actions and things like that. So let me just check my time. 16 minutes, of course. So I'm gonna go ahead and do ears now. So simple way I do it is I tried cones and things to do cat ears because they're pointy, but I just kind of go with like a standard ear look. So I'm gonna hit C on a sphere, get a sphere, hit C so you make it editable, and then I'm just gonna flatten it out, make it ovular, bring down the size, slight rotation, bring it on. That should work. Might be a little big, I don't know. And then we're going to do the same thing we did with the mouth, with the whole bull thing. So I'm going to add the texture. And I'm just going to go ahead and do cubic seamless, just to be safe. Okay. And let's go ahead and get the bull. Let's go ahead and duplicate the sphere, add our black on there. Add those on. Move the black one out a little bit and down. Maybe bring it in a tad. And just adjust accordingly. Hopefully this will make sense to you. So yeah, there's one ear. That's a good looking ear. It's not as pointed as a cat's would be, but I guess we could maybe just do that. That didn't really help. I'm just gonna keep it like that for now. I'm gonna also rotate it slightly forward, bring it back, and go add some symmetry. Boom. Boom. So now, nice and even little kitty head. And right now it kind of doesn't look like a cat. It sort of looks, I thought it looks like teddy bearish, I guess. But easiest way to fix that, go ahead to the front view here. Go to the Bezier tool. And I'm going to click by the little mouth area and create a little arc. Like so. Bring that out if it wants to work. It does not. Boom, that's in line, I believe. And I'm gonna copy that twice. Bring one down. Bring the other one down. And then you're gonna want the plugin Reaper X. It's free, you can just Google it and get it. I'm gonna duplicate that twice. I've used Reaper X in like so many other tutorials just because it's the easiest way to make like hairs and tails and things like that. So what I'm gonna do is set the strands to 1, radius 1, coils I'm gonna decrease, and I'm gonna set each whisker on a different coils. Actually, they could look good like all in the same. You know what, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna keep them all here, and then I'm gonna add the black to them all because I suspect them to be black, the hairs to be black. That sounded racist. I'm gonna adjust this top. No, come on. Boom. But if you wanted like variations here, you could go and adjust the coils. So I could do like that, and then like that's one too many, like that. So if I wanted variation, I could very well just do that. And I'm gonna, that would work. Whatever. And then again, we can go ahead and get some symmetry, and I believe you have to do each one individually. So boom, boom, boom. There you go. There's a little kitty's face. And actually, one thing that I may have forgotten, select Reaper X again, and let's go to, where is it, strands? Scale, is this it? Yeah. Decrease the scaling, and it'll make them thicker to thinner, if you know what I mean. So boom, there's a little kitty's face. And now I'm gonna show you how to do a body and like the legs and stuff, but I'm not too good at it. I'm just gonna show you the technique that I would use using this meta ball stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead, create a sphere, drop it down here. That rhymed. Decrease the size. Move this back. I hope this is better than my original that I showed you guys. It's because I'm actually going to create a neck on this one. Let's see, alright, so you kind of set up the spheres where you want them. Go ahead, get the meta ball. That's not too bad, that's not too bad. It could have been worse. And then we want to go ahead, decrease the editor subdivision. Boom. Body. Now, I don't think this body works with this head, I guess. Head's a little too big and cute, though. I mean, I don't know. But then you do the same thing with the legs and feet, and or like etc. But like you don't want to do too much because then it gets morphed together and just looks retarded. Like you want to do individual things. So like you would want to do one leg, and then do the foot, because like if you combine them, it just won't look that great. Plus a foot, like you kind of need individual paws and stuff, or like fingers or nails, whatever you're doing. I'm so in the kitty mode. But yeah, I hope that's like a good start for you guys. I'm hoping I'm not, excuse me, I hope I'm not forgetting anything on the face. I'm just gonna go ahead and double check real quick. So I'm gonna quickly just delete all that. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. That's basically it. Oh, I forgot to do the tail. Really, the tail, oh shit. You just want to go, this is very quick. You can stop watching the video if you want right now, but thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. But so if you guys want to know how to do tail, this is what you do. Create a little line, however you want. So I'm gonna assume like the body's over here, so the tail goes down and then back up, and I'm just gonna go to the end part and like move it off to the side so it's not perfectly straight. And then there's a lot of ways you could go about doing this, and like the way I did it, I basically just put it in a sweep NURBS, and that like made the end of the tail flat. Or if I put it together, it looked too pointed, and a cat kind of has like a rounded edge. And I tried to like fillet cap it, but it didn't work all that well. And then I was doing this model, and I remembered something, which is you can just get like an oil tanker, decrease the radius, or you could use a capsule. That capsule would make more sense actually. Increase the height. Maybe not that much. Hit C on the keyboard, go to these effects here, go to a spline wrap, put the spline wrap in the oil tanker, set the axis to +Y, click the arrow, click the spline, boom, you got a tail. A little thick, you could just thin that out. And then, okay, yeah, I hate when you do that. There we go. Boom, little tail. That'll work. You got the rounded edge. But yeah, okay. Finally, I'm done. If you stuck around this long, thank you so much. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys learned something. I'll be creating more. See you guys later. Peace.